Back. If it seems like there's nothing to laugh at in the world these days, my next guest is hoping to prove you wrong. He's the host of the long-running Washington Roast, which returns tomorrow night, Thursday, at the DC Improv, 7 o'clock. He is Tim Kardashian, backing up late with me tonight here on the Final Five. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, hallelujah. Great to be back, Jim. Praise be to Allah. We're going to rock and roll. It's great to be here. Thank you.
That's a hell of an intro, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's talk about it. It's a regular event. You do this every couple of months.
That's right.
You bring in different figures, ones that people recognize, and you do it like a celebrity roast.
It is like a celebrity roast, and it's members of the local DMV community. I say it's a comedy for the people, by the people, and there's no other show like this in the world, let alone less than a mile away from a certain address on Pennsylvania Avenue.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. What are we going to see tomorrow? What's new?
So tomorrow we have a whole bunch of new characters. We're introducing Vladimir Putin, played by Rose Vineshank, who is she's sort of like our lesbian Amy Poehler. She's fantastic.
So you're having a woman play Vladimir Putin. Is she comfortable with that?
She's extremely comfortable.
Okay,
almost too comfortable because she has a Russian roommate, and she could not be more excited. It was her idea, actually.
Yeah.
And we're also introducing, bringing a new character into the fold, which is Barack Obama, played by our 10-time Washington Roast champion, Bria Badu. Going against Caroline Levitt, played by Ashley Pontius. And those two have gone viral 10 times on the internet. They've been viewed 20 million times over Instagram. So it's going to be a raucous matchup.
Do you guys ever get any indication that the real people see that and get any reaction from it? Or is it better to kind of go under the radar?
I think we're somewhere in between. I've had some staffers reach out to me about some of the memes we've posted on our site, or some of the videos that we've posted, and they've asked us to hey, back off on this, or hey, it would be great. We've also had some emails exchanged with the with the offices saying, hey, Jasmine Crockett comments on our videos routinely.
Yeah.
So a comedian portraying her. So I think the comedians get it. And Bernie Sanders staffers came out to our second show ever in DC, and they're like, Bernie would love and does love what you guys are doing. So.
I like what you do. I think you could dial it back a little bit, but I like the soup. That's my attempt there.
That's good. That's good.
When you get that, when you get the reaction from people, when you hear that somebody says back off a little bit, does your comedian mind go, oh, we've made it?
Yeah, I think so. I think when people can get offended, and also also maybe think a little bit, because I think comedy is universal, and it brings people together from both sides of the aisle.
It should, yeah.
Both spectrums of America, we'll say right now. We'll do the same jokes in a very liberal town like Washington, D.C., and then we'll go to a more rural part of Virginia and do the show, and people are laughing at the same jokes.
That's good.
And that's what's the amazing thing about comedy, and we'll play, sometimes we'll show up and oh my God, we were expecting New York City to give us an entirely, liberal crowd, and the crowd will happen to be very conservative. But they're still laughing at the same jokes. They might laugh differently. Yeah. And we have a town hall where they get to ask crazy questions of the politicians, and the questions may be completely differently, but the show works, whether you're, red or blue in this country, which is remarkable.
And you're taking the show back to New York soon.
Yes, July 4th, we will be in New York City to celebrate the nation's 250th birthday party at Caveat in the Lower East Side.
You do the show here for charity, right?
That's right. We raise money for Hilarity for Charity. It's a Alzheimer's nonprofit started by Seth Rogen and his wife, Lauren Miller Rogen. Very important cause for us.
Oh, absolutely. And I think comedy has that healing effect right now. And I think when you can laugh through things, you kind of forget what's going on in the outside world. I mean, it's something that right now you're sort of going through this show with a little bit of a experience you're going through yourself.
Yeah, so this is my first time publicly talking about it, which I'm excited to do. But funny story, I have cancer, had cancer. I found out about 3 weeks ago during a routine colonoscopy. I came out of the anesthesia, and I'm not sure if it was the medicine that I was on, or perhaps my alpha Chad aura vibes and performative nature. But I found the doctor was like, sir, it's very hard to tell you this, but we found cancer in your man can. And I was in disbelief. This is serious. Everyone watching this should go get a colonoscopy if they already haven't had one, because it's very preventable and very curable in my case, we think we found this very early, and we're going to knock this thing out right away. So please, if you're watching this and you're 45 years or older, go get a colonoscopy. Tell them Tim Kardashian sent you. I'm happy to be an advocate for everyone to have this done.
It's one of those things. I turned 45 last year, and the doctor emails you and says, "Hey, it's that time," and you think, "Oh God, it is." But it's important. It's difficult to do, but I think early detection is the key, and I'm glad you found out, because you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your kids, and I think for the people watching and your peers, it's good to put yourself out there and say, hey, this is what you should do.
That's right, and if I can't laugh about it, being DC's roast master, who could? So we're going to talk about it a little bit more tomorrow in the show. We're going to see a more detailed part of the story, of course, and then we're going to hear me get roasted all night long about it. Because Trump's economy is growing like a tumor in Tim's ass. Can we say that? I'm sorry.
Well, you just did. That's fine. Hey, it's all about comedy. DC Improv tomorrow night. Great to see you, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jim.
Always appreciate you coming in.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And we're back after this here on The Final Five.